Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Thumbs Up by BLANK2Y. This is a debut of a new boy group, but I don't know anything about them. I don't know what label they're with. I think it literally says Keystone Entertainment in the first opening shot, so I'm not familiar with Keystone. We might look into them afterwards. But I will say, when my team initially told me, like, I get a list of like upcoming like comebacks on what dates, etc. And BLANK2Y was on the list. Based on this name, I thought this group would be called BLANK2Y, like the 2 was a reverse S, and I thought it was a girl group. Very wrong. That would have been surprising if I had not heard after the fact. I think I heard. Obviously, we've been playing catch up, so I missed BLANK2Y because I was going to react to it when they debuted. And because of that, someone was like, oh, have you checked out BLANK2Y? They're a really good boy group. And I thought, oh, I was going into this thinking they were a girl group this entire time. So that would have been a very interesting reaction. But I genuinely know nothing about this. That's how much I know nothing about this. Now, before we get into today's video, let's do some housekeeping. Guys, if you enjoy our channel, but you would like to support us a little bit more, well, you can consider visiting our Patreon. Not only can you support us directly, because we don't make monetization on any of our YouTube videos, so this is the best way to do so. But also, if you go to patreon.com/formatherapy, we do bonus reactions. We do listening parties. We check out variety content, both for idols and non-idols. We check out K-dramas. We check out survival shows, animes. So a lot of bonus content while you're supporting the channel. But of course, you don't have to support us monetarily. That's just for anyone who wants to. If you guys want to support us, but for free, simply like the video down below and make sure you subscribe down below, and we would really appreciate it. All right, let's get into the video. This is Thumbs Up by BLANK2Y, and this is your form of therapy.
Welcome to the blank.
Ooh.
We go thumbs up. We go thumbs up.
Oh.
We go thumbs up.
Ooh. A lot of style. Very impressive. Ooh. Something that sticks out to me immediately about them is their dancing. I mean, a lot of K-pop idols do incredible dancing, but something about them is like they're constant. Wow, that guy's expression. Why is this guy familiar? Why do I know that guy? I don't just mean like he looks like another idol. Why do I know him? Why do I like these guys so? What is going on? Why do I like this so much? Why do I know this? Is that? No. Wow. I love this group. I'm like focusing on nothing. I'm like enjoying this. I can't focus on anything. It's just so great. I haven't seen a music video set up like this for a boy group since SF9's Easy Love. That's what this set is, basically. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I feel like they're a little, some of them are at least are definitely a little on the younger side. Wow, there's a lot of them too. Maybe 9.
Blanky.
Ooh, this outro. Yeah. I like this guy too. I like a lot of these guys.
Fuego.
Oh my. Oh my. Okay, listen. If we're talking objectively, I think that was like a low budget video. But holy crap. Holy crap. That song was, you know what? The song, if I'm being honest, is incredibly forgettable. It's incredibly forgettable. But I have never heard an incredibly forgettable generic song that I love this much. And it has nothing to do with the music. It is all them. Something about these guys, the moment they popped onto my screen, the moment they started dancing, like they were like shaking their body. Like that's something that I really enjoyed about this. They were doing K-pop choreography, but they had the kind of relentless, constant bopping, moving, jiggy attitude that you would have at like a dance battle. Like if you ever watch like a movie, like if you like watch like Step Up or any of those movies, and there's like a crowd of people and like one person comes out and then they like show off and they're like doing all these like crazy moves and they're moving constantly. And the biggest important thing about that and those Step Up movies, I don't know why we're on the Step Up train all of a sudden, is your expression. Your expression, your confidence of, I'm the hottest shit in the world. That is how you have to perform. And I think if you guys watch a handful of variety or like K survival shows and stuff like that, you guys might have heard of that before. You guys might have heard of that critique before. It's a common critique that's not just limited to the K-pop idol industry. It's literally all forms of art that requires performing. You have to do it with the mindset of, I'm the best at this, but especially so in the idol sphere. It's about confidence, right? But it's beyond that. Like with acting and with performing on stage and like stuff like that, that's about like just believing in yourself and having confidence. Then there's the next level of just that cockiness, that cocky attitude that just, I know I'm the best, and actually believing it. I don't know if that's the case with these guys, but that's what I saw from them. I saw the kind of like looseness and the kind of, I guess, kind of silliness you would see from people who are that cocky while they're doing such powerful, sharp, incredibly well choreographed movements. Listen, there's a lot of room for improvement here, but this is a debut. And for me, this is the best way to debut. Like, I saw some flaws here and there. Like I said, I don't think the music video is the best music video in the world. I do think it's under budget. I think it's definitely under budget. It's a very it's a very small music video that I think relies heavily on the energy of the boys that are performing. I'm not familiar with Keystone Entertainment, but I think whatever the case was, whether they didn't have a lot of money or it was COVID or whatever the case is, I think this heavily, like this being good, is heavily reliant on BLANK2Y. like the members themselves. I think they all did an incredible job. There were so many members who also, like, I think this might be the first time, maybe ever, where I've seen a debut and it felt like most, if not all, the members were trying to get my attention. Like, that's also the thing. Like, they come off so powerfully. Their charms are just magnetic. I am in love with them. I'm obsessed with them, which is why I don't remember much about the video and I don't remember jack about the song anymore. That's what I mean by forgettable song. I've been talking long enough where I don't remember anything about this song, but visually I remember everything about these guys. It's crazy. We need to watch this again. This was an experience. Let's go. That logo looks familiar. I don't know what it looks like. Ah, but they've got this sick shot. I guess that guy looks so familiar. It's bothering me. This isn't. Hold on, this isn't Youngbin, is it? Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna go on K-pop profile real quick. I just want to find out. Oh my god, it is Youngbin! Wait. Holy shit! Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, that is surprising. I also realized I wasn't showing my video. Holy moly. I did not expect that. So I'm familiar with Youngbin because I watched Island. I liked Youngbin. Wow, he debuted. That's great. I'm in a fantastic fucking mood because I have such a soft spot for literally not just the boys who debuted from Island, but everybody that was in Island. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, I just want to restart just so I want to like listen to the song again. Ah. I love this rise and build up.
We go thumbs up. We go thumbs up. We go thumbs up.
That move right, that right there. Okay, so I think this is something that's incredibly bold about this group. They gave a whole intro. Rarely happens, like a whole instrumental intro just to show off their dancing. Like, that is saying something. That's making a bold statement that we are a group where you want to focus on our performance. You want to focus on our vibes, our dancing. Very, very well done. It sets a different tone. But even their movements too, like I feel like the energy that they have is that, like, they're approaching this with the energy that a girl group would have, you know, for like a really, really cute, fun girl group song with like a lot of like small little details and like emotional, cute expressions, but for a hard-hitting boy group song. This guy. I gotta know who this guy is. I love this guy. I don't know his name, but this guy is so sure of himself. Like, he is so confident. I love his energy. I love what he brings to the table. I really like this guy. He's got a very, very nice voice. Ooh. LED screens with the horses. So, okay, that was a pretty cool setup, but that does not necessarily mean this was a big budget music video. So when I say that this video was definitely under budget, now, This video was definitely under budget. They did a great job at filming it. At the end of the day, when you have very little money, the only thing you can do to save it is we have to film the shit out of this, and we have to edit it really well. And I think they did a really good job of that. Yes, there are not many different scenes. They don't change the set a lot. They never leave this black void. Like this is a faux pas. This is like, it's not an attractive way to shoot a glamour or a beauty shot. He's literally wearing black on black. Now, the team who shot this, they just didn't have money. They know what they're doing. They did a great job. Like, it's filmed great. It's filmed in the best possible way. The only thing here is literally that's missing is money. And so they gave him a nice hair light. It's got great fall off. He's really well lit. And so there's a great degree of separation from him in the background, but that's the best case scenario that you can ask for. Now, this does remind me a little bit of SF9's early on Easy Love set. Easy Love, they also shot continuously on like a black void background, just a dark dance interior. And then also, I think they also had the same setup of like the different LED screens, except they had glitch patterns. And then they also had the sand and dirt down there as well with a big overhead light. They shot, like I said, they shot this pretty smartly. I think they made great use of what money they did have. And I don't know if I would have done things different. I don't know if I could have done things differently. Ooh, see? Like, this is energy. Even this shot right here. Like, camera's moving in on him. Love this guy, by the way. Love this guy, too. Also, very NCT Punch. Was it Punch or was it Kick that did like the 3D model? It's cool to see another group do something similar. This guy. I love this guy's expression. I love his swagger. He, for some reason, reminds me of BI, and that's not a bad thing. What was that camera work? Hold on. So the shot starts on Youngbin. It's straight on. And then Youngbin walks up towards the camera. So then the camera is like, let me get out of your way, and then turns to the side. And they're shooting him from this side now. Oh, that's fabulous. That's fabulous. Even, and what's helping keep this video interesting, they're following the general rule of thumb, which is never hold a shot more than 3 to 5 seconds, or else people get bored. They're doing a great job here. So there's this shot, but it's a still shot of him. So they were like, okay, instead of just cutting to him in the next shot, let's have this transitional shot right here. Ooh, that's interesting. So what they did for this insert right here is they had an insert where it was from a different shot of switching to him, but then when they switch to him, it's this shot. It's not the same continuous shot. The whole point of that transition was that it was meant to be jarring, but that transition, it probably wasn't shot as a transition. It was shot to be its own standalone shot for this guy's segment, but they were like, you know what would be cooler if we made that an insert? And that's what they did. They did a great job of turning a different scene's opening shot into a transitional shot for this. And then even here, you're not going to notice if you're not looking out for it, but so this kid with purple hair, as he's coming down, they cut to a wider shot. See how they fill the screen and then all of a sudden it's a wider shot? Even the point of that is to just keep your brain stimulated. Great job. Oh, that was great too. Just cuts to one member, the one in the center, and then everyone like a... Well done. This guy's got great confidence too.
보여줘 내가 우린 과열 We on fire 엄지 뚫어 엄지 내리지 말고 엄지 thumbs up We go
Wow.
우리가 나서면 아무도 못
I like this kid with the purple hair. I don't know why. He's got a he's got a great voice, but I like his energy. I like all their energy, man. I like this guy too. Okay. I think what makes this song, quote unquote, forgettable is the fact that I think this is an old style of K-pop production. It's like 2015, 2017. It's several years old at this point. But, and that's why like, I'm like, and that droning hook, that da-na-na-na-na-na, it makes it just like all like one sound. But I'm starting to get the hang of the song. And because like, I'm starting to realize kind of like thoroughly more what this song is, it makes me enjoy it a lot more too. And it makes it a lot more memorable. I think what threw me off about this song especially was it's so like unlike, I feel like, what's being done in the boy group scene right now. That's not to say like this concept hasn't been done. This specific sound and the production style, the arrangement of this is so like, I'm like, yeah, I've heard this before, like 10 years ago, right? But like, wait a minute, people aren't doing this right now. This is interesting. So I'm digging this song a lot. This bridge is awesome. I love this instrumental. Okay, I'll give one piece of critique. So he does this. They cut to a close-up. Very crazy, shaky shot. Clearly they were gonna do this, and the camera's moving with him. But then it cuts to this shot of him coming up. Those two shots don't match up, and so it creates a weird disconnect. One critique. They should have let that shot play out fully first. Woo! Ooh, they gave it a nice strobing effect. Now they've got a red LED above them. All right. It's an insanely repetitive song, but I love it. It sticks with you. It's in your head. I can't say that I completely buy into this group yet, but you can damn be sure that I am hella interested. This overall debut, I have such mixed feelings about this because objectively, music video, it had a decent sized budget, but it was on the lower side. And I say under budget because this deserved more money. I mean, it definitely could have used more money. Just even the fact that like they're shooting against the BLANK2Y the entire time, even when it is at the detriment of some of the shots, means that, oh yeah, they were definitely limited, but they weren't scraping by. They definitely had some money. And I think they had to make a decision of like, do we just make a full-on great music video and there may be a few flaws in there, but it makes the overall experience better? Or do we overstretch ourselves and do we have different scenes for every single person and everyone gets an individual set, but then the vibe of the overall video is going to be thrown off? And I think they went with the much more sensical route. I really enjoyed this video, and objectively, I know this team did the best that they could. I can tell that they did the best that they could. There's a lot of effort put into this video. There's a lot of love put into this video from the production team. I really want to shout them out for that. Like, seriously, like, they did a lot of work on here just to make this video entertaining and great and fun. And I know that means a lot of work, especially when you don't have money. So they did a great job. The song is great. It's an earworm, but so much that, like, I can see why K-pop is trying to head towards like an experimental phase where there's a lot of experimental mix-ups and productions. Definitely makes songs more memorable, because Thumbs Up is not a song that instantly catches into your brain on one listen. It's something that you have to definitely listen to a couple times, because the song has such a linear structure and it never is too wild or crazy that, like, if you're not focusing right, it can just come in one ear and go out the other. But once you take a good listen, you'll realize, oh, this is a great song. So song, solid 8 out of 10. But I gotta say, this overall debut, I have to give it a personal score of a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, and it's definitely not objectively a 9 out of 10 debut. I think if I were to give this a debut score, I would give it a 7.5. But I'm personally giving it a biased 9, not because of just Youngbin. Listen, Youngbin, I'm so glad he debuted. I really liked him, but that's not why. For me, it's just this energy of this overall group. Something about these boys catch my attention, and something about these boys feel like they are dripping with passion and energy. And you know what? That could all be acting. This could all be fake, all right? I feel like a weird connection with these boys where, like, I feel like, oh, these boys are hungry to succeed. These boys are, like, passionate about what they're doing. Or it just might be an amazing choreography and they're just really good at acting, right? But that in and of itself would be an incredible talent as well. So regardless of what the situation is, of whether or not these boys are just super incredibly passionate kids and their passion is coming through in their facial expressions, or they're incredible actors with their facial expressions when they're performing, either way, whatever the situation is, it's a great situation. So I am definitely interested in these guys. I want to see what they've got in store for us. I am very much looking forward to their promotions. I want to pass the question off to you guys, though. What do you guys think of Thumbs Up by BLANK2Y? I'm really surprised that no one actually spoiled that Youngbin was in BLANK2Y. I'm really, really surprised. Because at least with Tempest, I checked out Tempest when it came out, so it was a surprise that Hanbin was in it. But it's been a couple weeks since BLANK2Y. I thought this should have gotten spoiled by now, but I'm glad it didn't. Thank you very much for not spoiling for me. I really, really enjoyed this. I want to pass the question off to you guys. What did you guys think of BLANK2Y's Thumbs Up? I think it's a great song. I think it's a solid song, and there's a lot of room for improvement, but at the same time, the prospect is very, very hopeful. I'm very excited for these guys. I think they have a lot to show us in terms of, like, they didn't show us anything like vocally, really, like singing wise. They didn't. I think there's definitely room for improvement in the dancing, but I love the dancing as well. And obviously, there's room for improvement in the video too. So I'll be keeping a lookout for them. But if you want to let me know your thoughts, let me know in the comments below. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to support our channel, please remember you could always support us directly over at patreon.com/formatherapy. We do bonus reactions over there, like listening parties. As I mentioned, we check out K-dramas, survival shows. I have watched all of Island that is on our Patreon. You can check it out. Like I said, I liked Youngbin. It was someone I was early on keeping an eye on and early on was rooting for. So if you want to check that out, that's also on our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. Just simply hit the like button down below, leave a comment, let us know what you think about the video. Helps us out with the search engine algorithm as well. Go ahead and hit subscribe over here. Check out our other videos over here, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.